What are my thoughts on the reemergence of the MOND theory of gravity? Well, first I need to explain the MOND theory of gravity. It stands for Modified Newtonian Dynamics. I think it does off the top of my head. Anyway, it's a theory that says there is no dark matter. Instead of there being this weird matter that we've never seen evidence for outside of the gravitational effects it has, and that we have no particular proof that it actually exists, again, outside of the gravitational effects it has, the MOND theory basically states that we can account for all the activity we see in gravity by basically modeling it as two separate gravitational fields working together to create gravity as we know it. That is a vast simplification. Physicists, don't come at me. Anyway, the big problem with the MOND theory is that it didn't really accurately predict what we saw in the cosmic microwave background, the time period right after the Big Bang. Meanwhile, the dark matter hypothesis still pretty much did, fairly cleanly. And now basically there's a new interpretation of the MOND theory that supposedly ends up predicting the CMB quite well. From what I've read, though, it still has a lot to prove. And by that I mean, it actually models the physics we know of the early universe fairly well, but it requires a complete reworking of how we understand one of the fundamental forces of the universe. Now here's the thing, I kind of hope it's true, because dark matter annoys me too. The idea that there is this form of exotic matter out there that we can't see or interact with but has gravitational effects feels, and has always felt, kind of like a cop-out to me. So if instead the gravitational effects we see are a result of just that being how gravity works, I don't know, it would certainly be more elegant. I don't know, I don't want to say I'm not convinced, but I do want to say that pursuing this theory will require more research, as always. Also, I don't know why, but whenever I see MOND theory, I want to make a D's nuts joke, but it doesn't feel like there's an obvious one. MOND D's nuts, modified D's nuts, I don't know, I'll get it eventually.